Hello students, good morning once again. How are you? You are all practicing your syllabus, revising your syllabus. I hope you are doing your job and you must understand your responsibility in this lockdown, and you must using your notebooks and following the NCERT books to clear your concept. And you are also asking us questions. We know, but still you need to do more effort for a great result, or for doing a great job in your future. Here job means not government. You should not, I am not telling you to be a government employee. Here I am telling you that if you study regularly in a proper manner, means fix your time for every subject and give 1 hour or 2 hour to each subject and study it properly without any losing your concentration, then you can reach to your goal. So students, on your demand, I am revising your chapter 8, that is human health and disease. In the last class, I have already told you about different type of disease, like your fungal disease, bacterial disease, viral disease, then your Helminthi's disease, then the disease caused due to Serratia, Ascaris, etc. etc. In today's class, I am going to tell you about the prevention against infectious disease. As we know, the disease which transmitted from one person to another person is called infectious disease. So, what are these infectious diseases? Already studied. What are the carriers? Who causes this infection and how cause this infections? The infection may be caused due to vectors, may be caused due to air, may be caused due to water. Means the disease which we have already studied in this chapter, either they cause due to vectors, due to air, due to water. So we have take some important measures against these infectious agents. Then we can make ourselves disease free and healthy. Clear students? We can make ourselves disease free and healthy if we take some important serious steps by preventing this. So first is your vector-borne disease. Vector-borne disease means some disease are caused due to vectors, means their carrier is vector. Suppose for example, housefly is a vector as it carries the disease causing microorganism. Mosquito, 3 different type of mosquitoes are carrier of disease. Then dog, rat, etc. As we know, housefly is the main carrier for the disease like your typhoid, cholera, jaundice, etc. Although they are waterborne disease, but carrier is housefly. So we should keep decreasing or keep stopping their growth. How we can stop the growth of houseflies, mosquitoes? How this is possible? We should create a clean environment. And remember students, not only the personal hygiene help us to maintaining our health or make ourselves disease free. Here social hygiene is also very important. Means we should clean our surrounding. We should not allow to deposit garbage in one place. We should not keep stagnant water inside the coolers or any other objects in which water remains for a long time. These are the suitable breeding place for these vectors like mosquitoes and flies. If we clean our surrounding, means if we maintain social hygiene, our safe disposal of garbages, excreta should be properly disposed to outside. And although we should take fresh water, fresh food, fresh vegetables, regular exercise can also prevent from many infectious diseases. So here I told about housefly, mosquito. As we know, mosquito is another vector which carries disease causing microorganism. So in this class we will study about 2 type of mosquito. Third type I am going to tell you. The third type of mosquito is called Aedes mosquito, which is responsible for causing dengue. You know about dengue, which is very very much problematic, creates very much problem for human beings. This is a virus. Dengue is caused due to virus, and that virus is carried by the mosquito. If we prevent the growth of mosquito, if we control the number of mosquito, if we not allow mosquitoes to grow, then this disease can't be infect us. So 3 different type of mosquito: female Anopheles mosquito causes malaria, female Culex mosquito causes your filaria, and Aedes mosquito causes your dengue and chikungunya. So to prevent this disease and make ourselves disease free, we should stop the growth of mosquito. That's why Gambusia is the fish. Gambusia is the fish. Nowadays, fish is introduced into cesspools, pools, ditches, in which it feeds on mosquito larvae and can't increase the number of mosquitoes. Next, dog and rat. As we know, rat is also a vector, dog is also a vector. How dog is a vector? Do you ever heard about rabies? Rabies is caused due to biting of a dog. Mentally means the dog that is not physically and mentally perfect. That is that dog. If that dog bites, or if normal dog bites you, then it releases a virus that is called rabies virus. That is due to dogs. So this is also vector. You have heard about plague, that is caused due to biting of rat or mouse. So this, if we are allowing these vectors to grow, then we will suffer from many diseases. So our first duty is not to create such a situation or such an environment that they or the vectors should grow there. So if we not allow them for their growth, then we will make ourselves disease free. Next is your airborne disease. As we know, pneumonia and common cold are airborne disease. So how can we prevent this disease? We can prevent this by simply keeping ourselves away from the normal persons. If we are getting infected from pneumonia and common cold, as we know, its infection is spread through air, so we can make ourselves separate from other people's, and we should not also use the infected person's clothes and any other materials like keyboards, mobile phones, laptops, etc., etc., as this infection is spread through these instruments. Next is your waterborne disease. As we know, water is also a cause for many diseases like typhoid, cholera, jaundice, etc. If we take fresh water or chlorinated water or boiled water, then we can able to prevent us from those infectious diseases. Overall, due to biotechnology, some deadly diseases in past which are uncurable now possible. Means in past some bacterial disease also uncurable, due to which many people can die. In Gujarat, large number of people die in plague. Coronavirus, due to coronavirus, lakhs of people died in the whole world. So how can we cope from these situations? Biotechnology, which already I have teach you, that biotechnology deals with making vaccines. Vaccines are preparing against some disease which are not curable. So by the help of biotechnology, nowadays we are able to cure some disease which are in past are uncurable. So these are the techniques which can prevent us from different type of infectious disease. Okay students, so today this is all about your prevention against infectious disease. In the next class we will study about immunity.